Hi everyone. Today we are going to see about computer networks and data communication, a basic one. So, the data communication means it is a communication between devices and the user. So, devices means it may be either wired or wireless one. So, the importance of this enterprises is it is crucial today, and this role is enabling real-time collaborations, information sharing, and business operations. So there are certain rules and regulation for transmitting the information from one to another by using different protocols. So here the word protocol means set of rules and regulation used for transmitting the data between user and the another devices. Next, evaluation of enterprising network. So there are different enterprising networks in the particular world. So here the traditional network versus modern networking shift towards cloud-based infrastructure, impact of IoT and edge computing. So traditional means it is an contemporary practices emphasizing the shift towards cloud-based infrastructure and integration of advanced technology. That is, traditional network means in long back we are using LAN networks, but nowadays we are moved to the cloud-based one. So that's why we can call it as a modern networking. Shift towards cloud-based infrastructure means just we are switching from normal mode to another. That is a cloud-based architecture. So nowadays we are using IoT along with a different networks. So we have to face lot of challenges and opportunity in that. Next, there are some key components in the networks. That is, regularly we are using some keywords in the network components. So they are hardware, software, data centers, and cloud infrastructures. So hardware, we already know about hardware. Hardware in sense, it is called as a router, switches, firewall. It means the mediator which is used to transmit the data between the devices and the user. So we need some required transmission for transmitting the that is transmission media for transmitting the information. So software we require to transmit the given information. So like that we need OS security software for protecting the information from one to another one. That is, it needs some security for transmitting the data from one to another one. So data center means it's like a cloud. If we want to transmit a data between two users, so there needs some protections for data transmission. So it is called as a cloud infrastructure. Next, challenges we are facing in networks are security threats, scalability issues are there, then bandwidth management. So security threats means there are a lot of security issues we are facing nowadays, like malware, phishing attacks. So we face lot of infections in that. So if while transmitting the data from one to another one, so we some some of the persons or some of the things are missing while transmitting the data. Then scalability issues. So it discusses challenges related to scalable network infrastructure to accommodate growth, demand, and accommodate new technology with that. Bandwidth management. Bandwidth means bandwidth is efficiently to ensure optimal performance of the given networks. So resource allocation whenever required, we have to access the networks. The next solution for enhanced security. So we have to encrypt the data. After that, we have to decrypt the data. That is, initially we have to transmit the data. After it will receive the data from the sender to receiver, automatically it encrypt the data and given to the destination as an decryption data. So we have to follow some techniques. So intrusion detection and prevention system should be maintained to avoid the packet loss. Then access control measures should be taken to regulate the user access between the user and the network. Next, the role of virtual private network. It means virtual private network means instead of that is communication, remote users can be access the network through the VPN. So there are different types of VPN networks, site to site, remote access different between site to site VPN, then which connect geographically disparate network, remote access VPN, which provides secure connection for individual users. Benefit of using the enterprise network is this shows in highly advantages for secure data, and it gives privacy and we can access remotely. Next, we are going to see about software defined networking. It means it needs some structure for transmitting the data between the user and the another one. So here SDN, software defined networking, it just look like an architecture for transmitting the data. It's like a centralized network. If with a sender like to send the data from one to another one, that is to the destination, they have to meet the centralized one. After centralized network management will transmit the data to the destination. So here it needs some flexibility and scalability. These are the basic things comes under enterprises. Thank you, Amanda.